What is the future of Christianity in Russia? Let's say 70-year-old Putin remains in power for a long time, or some of his successors continues his politics. What does the future for Christian churches look like? First, Russian Orthodox Church. It is definitely here to stay. Even in the darkest years of Stalin's repressions, when he practically destroyed the church leadership, she remained and believers kept worshipping. After some time, during the World War, Stalin realized how she could be beneficial to his formerly atheist politics and basically re-established the church to put her under control. The Putin's government, unlike Stalin's, directly supports the church, despite the secular constitution. However, there are two main misconceptions about the role of Christianity in today's Russia that will naturally affect any ideas about the future. First, as I have said repeatedly, the real power of the church in society and politics is quite limited. It has fluctuated since the collapse of the Soviet Union, but generally I would indicate religion and morality as the only two spheres where the Orthodox Church has real power and influence. She has successfully lobbied the legislature on religion that helps her in her competition with other religious groups, especially Christian ones, and on morality and family like anti-LGBT, anti-family violence, and pro-traditional family. Yet the Church almost totally failed to promote limitations on abortion in any way. In the future Russia, if she remains the same ideologically, the role of the Church will most probably be the same, sometimes more influential, sometimes less, depending on the political moment. Yet limited to one or two spheres assigned to her by the state and society. And in the sphere of religion, her influence will always be shared with Islam, a very powerful religious group in Russia. The second misconception is that the Orthodox Church has or will have a monopoly, at least when it comes to Christianity. Although she does enjoy a great degree of domination, since the Stalin's limited liberalization of religion in the 1940s, the role of some minority Christian communities were also recognized. Those are evangelical Christian Baptists, Seventh-day Adventists, and when it comes to foreign diasporas, Lutherans and Catholics. Among the diverse groups of old believers, most are simply ignored by the state, but the most institutionalized Church of Old Believers, Russian Orthodox Old Rite Church, is largely recognized by both the state and the Russian Orthodox Church, that even has some formal cooperation with her. Some of these groups are either supportive of Putin's policies and the war in Ukraine, or very vague about it, almost like trying to abstain from any clear position to remain on the safe side. These groups will most likely remain relatively safe, with certain limitations depending on the political moment and legislative situation. The communities that were most persecuted in the Soviet time most probably will or already are persecuted in the Putin's Russia. The most hated Jehovah's Witnesses, see a video about them on my channel, underground Baptists that split from the main group in 1961 over the question of obedience to the state, Pentecostals and charismatic Christians. The most triggering moment for these groups is either their American origin and worship style, except for the Baptists, or total rejection of any state involvement and control of their life. Please like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. I see you all next time.